whenever an object at rest, it remains at rest, or whenever an object in uniform motion, it remains at motion. It remains in motion unless and until their unbalanced force act. So, if a fan is at rest, when we put on an unbalanced force, then it become in motion. And whenever cycle is in motion, we apply brake, we apply unbalanced force to stop it. It means that unbalanced force is necessary for an object come rest from motion or from motion to rest. Simple concept is that whenever an object is at rest, if we want, this become in motion, we apply some amount of force. And whenever an object is at motion, if we want it become in rest, we apply some external force. And this is all about Newton's first law. I repeat, if an object is at rest or in uniform motion, they continue their state unless or until their unbalanced force not act. Okay, so in your textbook there are several examples put in the paragraph in this section. Uniform to rest, rest to motion, motion to rest. You have to read carefully. So the next term after first law of motion is inertia. What is inertia? So it is very simple. First I am going to write their definition, then I will explain you. Okay. The natural tendency of an object. The natural tendency of an object the natural tendency of an object to resist a change in their state of rest or in uniform motion is called inertia. Okay, simple. The natural tendency of an object, if this board is at rest, now the natural tendency of this board is at rest, so the inertia of this board is at rest. If planets, galaxies, stars are moving, even sun is also moving, then the natural tendency of sun, moon, planet, galaxies, particles of matter are in motion. Then the inertia of these all things are in motion. So Inertia is all about the natural tendency, whether is it in motion or at rest. And if we change their inertia, we have to put some external force on it. If we merge this inertia into this first law of motion, Newton's first law of motion, then we have an object continue their inertia unless and until there should be an unbalanced force act upon it. So this is all about inertia and Newton's first law. Inertia is a natural tendency of an object, whether is it in motion or at rest. The inertia of an object is measured by kg. The inertia of an object is measured by the mass of an object. Therefore, the SI unit of inertia is also kg. The SI unit of inertia is kg because the inertia of an object is measured by the mass of an object. Therefore, the SI unit of inertia is kg. Okay. Next topic is second law of motion. Second law of motion. In next lecture, we will discuss about second law of motion, about momentum, and also we prove mathematically second law of motion, where we have force is equals to mass into acceleration. We prove mathematically force equals to mass into acceleration. Then after we talk about third law of motion. So in next lecture we do it according this procedure. Thank you.